And we're back with yet another day of Shacknews Awards deliberations. Are you guys having fun yet?
Hell yeah.
When did we stop having fun?
That's a good point, Blake. So yeah, let's get it started. We're gonna do best video game pet. We're gonna start off a little lighthearted with some best video game pets of the year. So anyone have a pet that jumped out at them that they would like to single out here?
So I had a choice right up until about an hour ago, and then something hit me. So Marvel's Avengers had a crappy year last year. There's no denying that. It wasn't had a rough launch, but they were going to power through with a full DLC schedule, and part of that included Clint Barton, Hawkeye, earlier this year. And you know who Clint Barton brought with him? He brought Lucky the pizza dog. So not only is Lucky the pizza dog just hanging out at in the helicarrier or wherever else, you can pet him. And Crystal Dynamics went the extra mile to give everyone a unique petting animation. Like everyone will like pet him differently. Everyone will have something different to say. Even the new characters like Spider-Man and Black Panther all pet Lucky differently. And I thought that was really cool. Like Lucky doesn't do anything like in game or anything, but just the fact that he boosts your morale like that, I gotta give him the vote here.
That's a really good nomination. I
That's
almost
a good
forgot
nomination.
about Lucky the Pizza Dog. That's just a really good dog in general, and it's good in that game.
Oh,
I
I've been
watching
watching.
all the unique animations.
I've been
I wanted
watching.
to mention something for. I don't think it would get my vote for Pet of the Year, but I feel like it was a big enough deal in the lead up that it should be mentioned. Is the little chorizo from Far Cry 6 that had the little wheelchair would run around and bite things and distract enemies, and it was actually a big part of the marketing for Far Cry 6. That being said, I didn't love chorizo, but I feel like if we didn't at least mention chorizo, it wouldn't be okay. So chorizo
That's
got
fair.
mentioned.
That's fair enough. I want to nominate another doggo. I want to nominate the Palamute
Mm-hmm.
in
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, okay, palicos are adorable, fantastic. I love cats, and I definitely love the palicos. But the Palamute, added some interest. Sometimes you had to choose between one or the other, and the Palamute had its own interesting perks, including you now had a mount, which makes it a lot easier to get around from place to place. And they also helped you in battle as well, and you could also battle mount stuff.
Yeah, I like that it just added to the game's experience. There was you still had palicos in the game, and there's obviously kitty cats that cook and do all sorts of stuff in that universe. So yeah, the Palamute was just an addition, and it was a good one. It was actually fun to run around with on your mount.
Yeah,
And that game needed something new, or that franchise. I think that was a good addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a menu in Monster Hunter Rise that's it's not easy to get to because I think you have to go through a couple different sub menus to get there. But there is an interaction menu with your Palamute where you can do things like he'll dance and beg for treats.
Mhm.
And there's one where you can just put one on his nose and he'll sit there and hold it until you press the button for him to snap it up.
Yeah, he flips it up and catches it with his mouth. Yeah, that's good stuff. No, that's a solid nomination there, Blake. And then Bill, you had what was it? What's that dog's name? Chorizo.
Chorizo with the honorable mention.
Okay.
Why not go with what was it, like an alligator? And
I think Guapo. Is that right? Guapo.
And they have that really angry rooster.
You know what? That's fine. I just none of them really resonated with me. They didn't. It's almost like they were designed to be cute instead of in any way, shape, or form important or functional. I know that they're actually companions that can participate in combat, but none of them really. They all seemed like they were just trying way too hard. Nothing was just genuinely cute or genuinely appreciated about them in my mind. Like I didn't. Chorizo was kind of cool. There was some cool interactions with Chorizo, but not like I wouldn't choose Chorizo over even like Palamute, for example.
It's so disappointing too that they would give you an alligator, and that alligator would be useless. If you give me an alligator and it's not like a mauling machine, you have failed.
Also, this is Far Cry. Like
it gets better, but like I would just sit there and watch the alligator like run up and like nip at somebody, and then kind of take that little gameplay pause for a second while the game was figuring out what it should do next, and then it would like nip again, and it would get kills, but I was like, okay, fine. But by the time I finished watching any of the companions in Far Cry 6 do anything, I could have killed that person 4 times. Like there just wasn't it didn't really enhance the gameplay at all. They were just designed to be put in commercials, in my opinion.
I'm gobsmacked that you can have a useless wild animal in a Far Cry game. Like, what's going on here? Come on.
Far Cry 5 actually had some that
wasn't useless. It wasn't useless. It just sounds like it wasn't as powerful as, like, I don't know, a bear in previous.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking of. You gotta have a bear that can help you out. And maybe I'm thinking of like Primal in terms of like that kind of thing. But like, when I think of Far Cry, I think of those wild animal interactions, and it's just like to have one that's disappointing. I mean, that's too bad.
I didn't complain about the animal interactions in Far Cry 5. They actually, like, you're right. They had that bear that cheeseburger, I think it was called, that you could feed cheeseburgers to get it to calm down when you had to acquire the bear in the quest, and the bear actually killed things. But for me, it was just like, it's cool to have a rooster. It's cool to have this little chorizo dog. It's cool to have the alligator. Yeah, but again, I can do everything they can do way faster. Like, I have to stop and relax to watch them work, and even then it's wonky. The animations don't look that wonderful. Like, the rooster attacks somebody and it's kind of like this weird little, I don't know, it didn't do it for me.
So our head of video, Greg Burke, is not here. He's actually working on a video in the video mines right now. But he did write in a vote or a nomination here. Dicey from Lost in Random. Like a pet six-sided die?
It's basically a pet dice that you find like over the course of the adventure. And like it doesn't talk, and a lot of it requires like explanation of the Lost in Random lore, which is that, you know, dice once ruled the world, and now it's a little hard to explain because I haven't played through the whole game. But
Dice does talk, or Dicey does talk. He just talks in his own language that only the main character can
that
understand.
sounds more like a companion than
it's like
pet.
a Chewbacca.
Yeah, Chewbacca's not a pet by any standard.
That's what I was gonna say too. Is that Dicey feels far more like a partner than a pet.
And it's funny because Dicey was actually my choice right up until I thought of Lucky the Pizza Dog. But no, I can see that logic that like it's basically in R2 versus a Chewbacca kind of situation. Well, I guess R2 isn't really a pet either, is he?
He's a droid. I mean, not really a pet, not a living thing you have to care
There
about.
aren't a lot of pets in Star Wars, are there?
Let's not go down to Star Wars, please.
Dicey is very cool, but Dicey is also sentient and can handle itself for the most part.
I think the problem a lot of us are having, I'm having it too, is that like we're complaining about pets being non-functional, but by their definition, pets aren't usually functional. Companions are functional. So
Lola's pretty functional.
I mean, it depends on the game.
She's
right?
a real thing, but like
I would argue that
I don't know. I think the line between pet and companion in video games is blurred. Like if you want to nominate a companion, what the hell?
With a good knife.
Well, like.
In fairness, the pets in Far Cry are intended to be companions, which would kind of disqualify them, but they're completely useless, so they actually make better pets.
Right.
Well,
So they unintentionally nominated their entire cast of companions. Yeah.
And I think Lucky the Pizza Dog of the ones listed really is a pet.
Yes.
And I agree that Palamute is basically a pet, although Palamute definitely toes that line as like an actual useful thing in the game. You know.
I think it borders, but like the fact that it's a mount too, I think that
and it's customizable and it
there's
has all those things that you would like in a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah,
and
you
I
can
think
do
we've
pet
given
stuff to it. right?
I think we've given Palicos awards for
Yeah.
this in the past, so it wouldn't be that crazy to give a Palamute. And it's nice, because for the longest time, Monster Hunter really appealed to cat owners more than dog owners, and it's nice that both are represented.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, like if you go out on a hunt by yourself, you get to take the Palico and the Palamute. But like if you're going out with a team of people, you have to choose between them. So now it also adds like a whole new play style to the game. Like it doesn't vary that much from the core like gameplay style. It's more just like which option do you choose when you're playing like Gradius or something like that.
Oh, and as long as I'm on a Marvel kick, I mean, I guess I should mention Cammy the llama from Guardians of the Galaxy as well, which is that little thing is a lot of fun, especially when you get to like the middle of the game where Star-Lord has Gamora try and sing. Star-Lord tries to cheer Gamora up by like singing one of his songs on his tape player, and he's like, "Oh, Gamora, you know the words." And one of the things about the game is Gamora's a terrible singer. So when she starts to sing, the llama starts to yell. So I got a kick out of that, and I got a kick out of the llama in general, and just the way it interacted with all the crew members. So
explain the llama a little bit more. What is this llama? Where did it come from?
So the llama actually comes from the very start of the game. Like you're looking for a bounty of some sort in the opening level, and what you end up coming out with is some weird llama creature, and nobody knows what to do with it. So they just keep it on the Milano for like the rest of the game, and in between levels, you're just basically interacting with the thing. It does have a bit of a use later on, but that'd be going into spoilers, so I don't want to go into that.
Can you pet it?
You can't pet it, as far as I know.
Ooh.
Llama is good though. I started Guardians last week, and Llama's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm surprised there's so many nominations on it.
This is actually way more nominations than I expected.
I actually thought
the categories.
I actually thought of Cammy like 30 seconds ago. I was like, oh, that's right. I love the llama.
Hey, and I noticed, David, you nominated Lola from Shack Pets. We cannot.
That was ages ago. Yeah,
Barack Obama giving himself a medal meme, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shack Pets. Maybe someone else will give you an award this year, but not
Maybe
us.
Should we make this the Shack Pets Pet of the Year award? That might be the way to go, right?
No.
Aw.
Guess I'd rather let's church and state this.
Okay,
Shack
fair
Pets
enough.
be Shack Pets, Shack News can be
Church
Shack
and
News.
state.
Yeah,
How that works.
yeah.
All right.
It always works great, Donovan. So, what do you say we vote here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a nomination? No. Okay. Chris, you want to kick this off?
Sure. I'm going to put my vote in for chorizo because I don't even need really a reason, but it's a wiener dog that's also a rickshaw, so that's all I got to say.
It's a Chihuahua. It's not a wiener dog.
I think it's
Is it
a wiener dog.
Is it a wiener dog?
It's a wiener dog.
He's a
It's a
wiener dog.
Chihuahua.
I think it's a
Okay.
wiener dog, yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm overruled here.
It's
I
called
mean,
That could
chorizo.
be-
Of course, it's
yeah.
a wiener dog.
Like
I'm
a
out
little
of-
sausage dog.
I'm out of order. Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Sausage. I should have thought of that.
It's in the name.
I'm out of order.
do I need to hit the gavel?
Gavel.
You're out of order,
Gavel,
Ozzy.
gavel.
Okay. So that's one for chorizo. I'm going to wait. Blake, who you got?
I'm gonna stick with the Palamute.
Okay.
I love doggos, and it is a good doggo.
And that's a great game. It
Yeah.
came out earlier this year, and I feel like these January, February releases tend to be forgotten come Game of the Year discussion time, but Monster Hunter Rise is like a very good Nintendo Switch game. Very good Monster Hunter game. And Palamute's
Yeah.
actually something new.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Bill, what you got?
I'm going to throw my support behind Blake here with Palamute.
Hey. This is
Okay.
you're hoping for some Hitman 3 love later.
These alliances never play out well. I'm just
No.
throwing
I
that out there.
I know it's not going
Donovan-
to work out.
Donovan's the king of breaking alliances.
Thank you.
David can speak
Either
to
way,
that.
regardless, thank you, Bill. I appreciate it.
Okay, Ozzy.
I think nothing gave me warmer feelings this year than watching these big buff heroes in tights. It's like suddenly become like like little squealing little things for a little doggo. So I'm gonna go with Lucky the Pizza Dog.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lucky the Pizza Dog is great. just in general.
TJ, what you got?
I gotta go with the Palamute. I love the Palamutes.
Yeah. Donovan.
I gotta go with Lucky the Pizza Dog. I completely forgotten about it, but I love golden retrievers, and I remember watching a video. Somebody had, like, compiled all the Avengers' reactions to petting the dog, and it made me very happy. So, Lucky the Pizza Dog is my vote.
Okay, David, what you got?
Dicey. That's hilarious.
Dicey?
Yeah.
Dicey is pretty great. Well, I guess it's on me here.
I might have a vote from Sam. He just realized that we were starting early.
Oh yeah, what do we got?
He's
from
going to
Sam?
be a few minutes, but he might tell me what his
Uh-oh.
vote would be if you want to know.
Yeah, like, does he have a vote soon?
I just asked him right now, and I would say probably just go without him because I think he was
Okay.
getting ready.
We're gonna.
Well, where does the vote stand? Who's
I'm. Look,
Asif could force a tie here if
Yeah.
he makes the
Yeah.
right choice.
yeah,
Wow.
I want to
Wow.
just. I want to take a closer look at Lucky the Pizza Dog in this game.
Well,
So-
it's a good thing. It's a good thing I threw a link into the doc. So if you go under my entry, you can click on the link.
So
Speaking of your
I'm
link.
gonna like Marvel's Avengers is just fortunate that Matt Fraction invented Lucky the Pizza Dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Just Marvel in general.
yeah, like that run, like Fraction's run on Hawkeye is why we have the series. It's why we have Lucky the Pizza Dog in the game. And like I'm gonna say, like, the Palamute's an original thing for a video game. Lucky is from a comic book series. It's
Yeah.
Dude, you go gaga for all the comic book shit in these
I
categories.
do.
Though.
I
He-
like
he's
like
a
I'm
Marvel's Avengers defender.
yeah, Lucky the Pizza Dog like tugged at me, but like I think the Palamute is just a better overall addition and a
David,
more
don't go
interesting
poking holes in
mechanic.
arguments, or we're going to have
Yeah.
a leaky...
I'm gonna vote for Lucky.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lucky's good.
I don't know. I love golden retrievers. I just
So-
do.
It's
So-
all you have to watch is Black Panther pet Lucky the Pizza Dog and tell me you're not gonna vote
I
for it.
haven't
Yeah.
seen that. I don't think
Yeah,
I've seen
it's-
that one.
It's a good one. I gotta find it.
So
Okay,
that
so
would
we have a runoff election. So Chris and
David.
David have to revote either for Palamute or Lucky.
I'll go for Palamute.
I'll go for Lucky.
Oh,
Okay.
I could tell you what Sam just said, but
What
you're
Sam
not
just
going to
said.
like it.
What did Sam just say?
And I can screenshot it if you want.
No,
I
just
said,
tell me what Sam
I
just
said,
said.
best pet, let me know. He goes, I couldn't think of one. I'll vote in line with you.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh
And he
man.
voted Palamute because he voted in line with me. I told you we're going to like it.
God, Sam. you're
Wow.
Sam's not here to listen to the arguments. Oh well.
the worst. Okay. Well, because of these shenanigans and backroom dealings in Slack, I don't care. This is a great category. Who really cares who wins it? Palamute has won.
Hey.
Congratulations
Hey.
to Capcom and the Monster Hunter Rise devs. They actually did something pretty cool there. You know,
Yeah.
like
Look,
got a
look,
mount in
I-
Monster Hunter,
I was just
customizable.
I was just looking at a video of it. He does happy feet while he waits for you to like
Yeah,
go do stuff.
yeah. No, look, they're all good dogs here.
Yeah.
And kitty cats or dice or llamas. But yeah,
They're good dogs.
llamas. A llama was nominated for this category. Okay, yeah. This is our first award of the day. We got best pet in a video game of 2021 goes to the Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise. Congratulations to Capcom.
Hey.
Oh, that's my pup. Let's go!